Hey, James, let's head to Seattle for this next one. Seahawks find their new OC with former Saints coordinator Klint Kubiak. What did you make of the hire?
I love Klint. You guys want to hear something wild? I was at Klint's pro day at Colorado State when he was a safety at Colorado State. I was there for his pro day. And so I know Klint. I know the family. I was a beat reporter in Houston covering Gary when he was the head coach in Houston. And so I know this offense. And I think it fits Geno, really well for a few reasons. When I looked at the matchup and I looked at Klint had some options, honestly. The way it's designed, what he does best is he finds ways to be aggressive downfield and take strikes downfield out of max protection type of formations, right? Like he finds ways in two receiver routes, whether you're going to have DK and JSN out there running around, like you're able to put extra tight ends in and he'll still find ways to get them open. How does that fit Geno? Well, he was sacked, 50 times last year, like third in the NFL. So how do you protect him and allow him to use the deep ball that's still really good? I think Klint can do that. I think the play action is extremely important. I think this is obviously a run-first type of offense. If you can find guys that have great decision-making and vision at the running back spot, those are heavy traits for your backs, they're going to succeed in this type of offense. And I just think the way it's framed up, I think it plays a lot to Geno's strengths, whether it's for the next year or moving forward, we'll find out. But I think it is a really, really good hire considering this is a guy who has been around Kyle Shanahan, has obviously been around his dad, who doesn't get enough credit for this style of offense that is being run throughout the league. And he has a great understanding, specifically in year one. And I've talked to people about this. Like his dad did it too. Like in year one, when nobody really knows how you're going to run it, they do a great job of setting things up during training camp, setting things up during preseason to show the league certain things and then work off of those. It's a really, really intricate style of coaching that Klint does, and I think it actually fits a lot of the strengths that Seattle has.
That was going to be my question. I was going to say, man, when you look at this depth chart and this roster, so you think they can pull it off? I think here we're still concerned about the offensive line. I think most teams are at some point, right? I mean, it's only a few offensive lines that we feel like are just ready to go. But you think there's enough here?
I think so. I mean, it's, obviously you got some free agents you're looking at, right? That you have to figure out how those contracts are going to go, whether it's, I think, Craw, I'm trying to go into my head here, like Cross or Kenneth Walker, right, or any of these guys. I'm curious how this plays out with DK. Honestly, I would, in the finances of what they're trying to do, is DK Metcalf still there? I think in the way Klint does things, I think that's valuable. I think that's important, and I think also the one part I didn't mention is you have good pass catching tight ends, and that's always been so valuable in the way that all the Kubiaks think. I would think what Clay's in San Fran. I mean, like the way all of them think is a way to find your tight end and create spots to get them open. And Noah Fant does that and other guys. So I do think they have enough. I just do think there does have to be some cap gymnastics to figure out who's going to be able to stay and be a part of it.
He is NFL insider for Bleacher Report and Underdog Fantasy, James Palmer. James, great stuff. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, no problem, guys.